Hey guys, my name is Adrian. I'm a second semester student here in the Sahib program, and I currently live in Maryland outside of DC. At the time, I am an admissions counselor at the University of Maryland. Just started last week, so I'm really excited, getting used to everything and meeting a lot of new people, just getting a better understanding for how the admissions process works. Let's see, the first question is share a memory of your first week as an undergrad. That was about 4 years ago now. It kind of seems like a long time ago. Um, but I think the first thing I just remember is getting to the university. I went to UNC Charlotte down in North Carolina, and I lived on the seventh floor of my dorm room when we arrived at the dorms and tried to, seeing everybody unpacking their cars and try to go upstairs. One of the elevators was broken, and I could see the line just, getting longer and longer, and everybody taking the stairs. And I just thought, what am I doing here? I hope that I'm going to be able to adjust well, and my parents leaving me for the first time, so it was just a lot of different emotions going on, and feeling scared, excited, all that. But afterwards, meeting my roommate and getting to know some other people in the hall, it made me feel a little more comfortable. I also found out some people that I already knew from back home and also going to Charlotte, so that was helpful. Just have a little bit, a little group of people that I can rely on and kind of interact with as I grew and started to learn the campus. Let's see. The second question is, what expectations do you have for one another and for myself? First off, I expect a lot for myself, especially now as a newly employed student affairs professional. I would definitely want to take everything in that I learned in the program and apply it in my workplace on a daily basis. And expectations for my classmates. As a second semester student, I remember last semester being really nervous about the online interactions I would face, but everybody was really cool and definitely interacted a lot. So hopefully, I expect the same this semester and just responding to whatever discussions we talk about and giving good feedback. So there's that. And then I have the next question: what expectations do you have from the teaching team? I heard a couple people already state that they're just looking for feedback on in a timely manner, and that's the same for me. I also think that responding to an email message as quickly as possible is ideal, especially since we don't get to have that in-person interaction. So those are probably my main two goals, and then or my main two requests from the faculty. In addition to that, I think it's also important to just be able to be 100% honest, and any questions that we might have, give your, I guess, professional opinion, but also maybe your personal opinion on a situation that we might have. So let's see. Lastly, I have, what are the challenges and supports on a college campus? Um, like I said, I just started at the University of Maryland, so I'm getting used to the process and how they everything works there. It's a huge university, a lot bigger than the university I went to, but I've already seen that there are some areas that they can improve on, whether it's communication, um, better information on the website. Certain pages on their website are fantastic. The app, the freshman admissions website, for example, is top notch. But there are areas within the website and other pages to departments at the university that are a little confusing. So that's kind of the main thing. And as an admissions counselor, a lot of the questions that I do get can be easily answered if we were able to maybe add some more information onto these sites, so it's a little easier for people to understand the process. Let's see, support groups or supports on college campus. I can't speak for Maryland because I haven't been there too long, but at my university, it was very important as a first year student to be connected to different departments that were supportive of first year students and minorities and all that. So getting connected to those groups on campus was key for me. I was able to network, and that's actually what kind of put me on the path to becoming a student affairs professional and getting interested in this field and understanding that the relationships you build with some of these students and staff, professors, etc., can really help mold you as a young 18-year-old going through college, not knowing anybody, and being mentored by department heads and directors of various organizations and areas and departments on campus. It was key for me. Also, these people kind of knew the ins and outs, the workings, who I had to talk to, scholarships that were available, but maybe weren't presented to everyone. Were helpful for me. A lot of times I found myself asking questions and not being able to ask my parents for help because they didn't know. So being able to go to somebody on campus and say, hey, this is my situation. Can you help me? And then them becoming invested in you and seeing your growth and how you change over time and mature. So I think that's probably the main support on campus, is just making sure that you establish those connections with various people on the campus, because you never know, who knows about a various resource that you might be able to use. So other than that, I look forward to really getting to know everybody. I see some new faces as well as some old faces, and names there. So if you have anything you want to ask me, or questions, please feel free to message me. Open book. I will tell you ahead of time, I like to talk, so if I start talking your ear off, don't hold it against me. But all right, well, look forward to the rest of the semester, and hope you all have a good day.